Loneliness is not something most people consciously choose. Most of the time, it simply happens. At some point in life, all of us are placed face to face with silence, absence, and the feeling of being on our own, even when we're surrounded by people. From a young age, we're taught to seek company. Friends, family, relationships, approval. We grow up believing that being alone is a sign of failure, rejection, or weakness, as if our lives only have value when someone else validates them. But there's a truth almost no one likes to face. In many moments of life, you will walk alone. And the sooner you learn how to deal with that, the more prepared you'll be for everything that comes next. Walking alone doesn't mean isolating yourself from the world. It doesn't mean hating people or rejecting connection. It means learning not to emotionally depend on anyone just to keep moving forward. Loneliness hurts when you don't know who you are. It hurts when you use people as emotional crutches. It feels heavy when you run from yourself and try to fill inner emptiness with external presence. But when you learn how to be alone, something starts to change. Silence stops being your enemy. It becomes space. Space to think, to reflect, to question your choices, and to understand what you truly want from life. Many people are afraid of being alone because, deep down, they're afraid of facing their own mind. They're afraid of their thoughts, afraid of realizing they lived more to please others than to be honest with themselves. Learning how to walk alone is learning how to listen to yourself. It's learning how to make decisions without constantly needing validation. It's learning how to keep going even when no one is clapping, encouraging, or watching. The truth is, the biggest transformations in life happen during lonely phases. It's when no one is watching that you truly grow. It's when there are no distractions that you rebuild yourself and redefine your priorities. Everyone enjoys company during good times, but very few stay when the road gets hard, confusing, or painful. And that's not always people's fault. Everyone is fighting their own internal battles. That's why, if you don't learn how to walk alone, you end up quitting halfway. You wait for someone to pull you forward, motivate you, save you, or give you answers that only you can find. But life doesn't work that way. No one will live your life for you. No one will feel your pain for you. No one will carry your dreams for you. And no one will face the consequences of your choices for you. Walking alone means taking responsibility for your own life. It means stopping the habit of blaming the world, the past, or circumstances. It means understanding that even with fear, even with doubt, you can still take a step forward. Loneliness also teaches you boundaries. It shows you who truly cares and who was only there out of convenience. It filters relationships. It reveals truths we often prefer to ignore. When you learn how to be alone, you stop accepting just any company to avoid feeling empty. You become more selective about who walks beside you, because now you know your worth. And that changes everything. You start valuing your time. You start respecting your limits. You begin to understand that peace is more important than constant presence, and that silence can be healthier than noise. Walking alone strengthens the mind. It builds discipline. It builds self-control. Because when no one is watching, you still have to keep going. You still have to be honest with yourself. It's easy to be strong when everyone supports you. The hard part is staying consistent when no one is around, when no one sees your effort, when no one recognizes your progress. Loneliness doesn't make you weak. It reveals who you are when there's no audience, no praise, and no distractions. Of course, there are moments when asking for help is necessary. Being strong doesn't mean pretending you don't need anyone. But emotionally depending on everyone and everything is a quiet prison. Learning how to walk alone is learning balance. Knowing how to be with people, but also knowing how to be by yourself. Knowing how to love without losing yourself. Knowing how to share life without handing over control of it. If today you feel alone, don't see this phase only as something negative. Maybe it's preparing you for something bigger. Maybe it's the moment to rebuild yourself, strengthen your mind, and realign with who you truly are. Use this time to grow, to learn, to build skills, to strengthen your mindset, to truly get to know yourself without masks. Because once you learn how to walk alone, you never accept just any path again. You choose, you decide, you take responsibility. And when someone chooses to walk beside you in the future, it won't be out of need, fear, or emptiness. It will be out of choice, respect, and mutual admiration. Walking alone is not the end. Very often, it's the beginning of a more conscious, stronger, and more authentic life. If this video resonated with you, share it with someone who might be going through this phase. Sometimes, all someone needs is to hear that being alone doesn't mean being lost.